we have the is this 2023? 2021. I almost said 2021, but I was wrong. But I thought I was wrong, so I said 23, and then I ended up being wrong with that. But we have the 2021 Toyota Yaris, or GR Yaris, and it's perfect timing. I figured no time like the present to make this video, because it's in the Backstage Pass, so make sure you vote for it. Honestly, I know a lot of people like the Volkswagen thing, so that might win. But I want another Yaris. I wanted a second one, but I could not find one in the auction house to save my life. And I couldn't, they weren't in the backstage yet, and I looked. I was like, oh man, and then I seen it up for the voting. So no time like the present to do a rally build for the little Yaris. So yeah, first we're gonna kind of drive it, show you guys what it can do. Then we're gonna take it on into that festival over there, and give you guys a build and tune and call it a day. And a cool livery on it, which is based off of a real car. Not like a famous one, but more of like a local thing. So what we're doing now is probably like 2 or 3 laps. This is for you guys to kind of see how the car behaves and how it handles. As far as the difference between track and sport mode, they're not that much different with the build and tune that I have on the car. But I do think that track is a little more stable in the corners than sport. Which is cool because it's the default mode it puts the car in when you take it out of the garage, and that way at the beginning of races you don't have to wait, switch modes, stuff like that. You can just go. I also might want to add, before somebody questions it, because it is a question that would come up. Given that I am in the United States, a GR Yaris should not be here. And that is a very good point. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is because I mentioned that this livery is based on a real car. And that real car would happen to be a GR Corolla. And yeah, there's no GR Corollas in Horizon 5. So we made do with the Yaris. So I mean, like, as far as accuracy, sides of the cars, this car is fairly accurate. The front, same, but the rear not so much, because the Toyota Corolla and Toyota Yaris have fairly different rear ends. Is that 2 laps or 3? I don't know. We're going for another one. Bonus lap if it's more than 3. If not, then okay. I'm not very talkative right now. I just think because there's not much to say about this car. And I mean that in like the best way possible, as in it doesn't really have any weird quirks. It's very planted in the corners, it handles great, accelerates good, gets decent speed. There's not much else to say about it. And it's small and lightweight, and that's always a plus. Just completely obliterates the door. So anyway, let's start with the build. So, starting with the engine, racing V6. Drivetrain, leave it stock, it's all-wheel drive already, straight out the box. Twin turbos, body kit. I mean, if you want to roll stock body, you can. This personally, I would not use for rally. There gets a point where you're too wide, and I think this is it. That and the livery looks kind of botched with this body kit in particular. So I use the Yaris or Yaris. I don't know which is the right pronunciation for that, but that's the body kit I use. Then for the wing, same thing, Yaris wing, but you can kind of do what you want. If you want the rocket bunny wing, go for it. But I mean, it looks weird with the, I mean, I guess so does the stock one. But that's his livery. You know, I just don't like this wing. I've come to the conclusion that I just don't like that one. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I have the Yaris or Yaris one, stock hood. Kind of do what you guys want as far as aero goes. Body kits, aerodynamics, do whatever. You do you. Then rally tire compound, 255mm front tires, 265mm rear tires. Wheel size, leave it stock. As far as the wheels themselves, do what you want. I have, what wheels are these? I know they're rotiforms. Okay, I guess they're in the specialized rim style. They are the rotiform LASR. Then we have race clutch, race transmission, race driveline, rally differential. Then we have race brakes, rally suspension, race front anti-roll bars, race rear anti-roll bars, no roll cage, race weight reduction, not waist weight reduction. Race intake, race fuel system, race ignition, race cams, race valves, race twin turbo. Come on now. And race intercooler. Moving on to the tune. Tires 18.5 psi front and back. gearing, 2.20 final drive, I believe. The rest to be stock. If not, go ahead, pause the video and match yours up to this, but I believe it's stock. Alignment for the camber, negative 0.5 front and back. For the toes, 0.8 outward in the front. For the rear, negative 1.0 inward. Front caster angle of 6.0. Anti-roll bars, 40.4 in the front, 29.10 in the rear. Why do I not remember? I recorded the Audi TT video right before this. I don't remember doing this part, but whatever. Springs, 205.5 in the front, 236.6 in the rear. For ride height, 8.1 in the front, 8.5 in the rear. For rebound, 9.5 in the front, 8.4 in the rear. For bump, 1.9 in the front and 1.7 in the rear. Aero, if you gotta leave it stock. Braking, 55% towards the front. Pressure, leave it at 100. The differential in the front, 100 accel, 75 decel. For the rear, 100 accel, 80 decel, and a center balance of 65% towards the rear. Now back outside. And what I'm doing now is we end off all the videos around here with some donuts. That was a really cool J turn, but we're gonna do our donuts here. Ooh, that surface change killed that donut. So I guess we kind of have the vortex here. Woo! Into the sand, but it's whatever, because we're in a rally car, so sand it doesn't matter. And with all that said and done, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. And that is all for me today. And there goes that NPC car.